Hello SitePal fans, it's Jamie over at SitePal. I put together a quick two-part tutorial for users looking to get started with SitePal. This tutorial will walk you through the steps of creating your own speaking SitePal character and publishing it to your web page. In this first video, I will show you how to select your SitePal character, customize its appearance, and add a background image to your scene. In the second video, we will learn how to add an audio for your character to speak, configure your scene options, and publish your SitePal Scene. Okay, let's get started. The first thing you want to do is make sure you are on the SitePal homepage. So, go to www.sitepal.com and log into your SitePal account at the top right of the page, here. If you don't yet have a SitePal account, sign up for one now. Click on 15-day free trial, select your plan, and follow instructions to complete your free trial registration. Then come right back here. Okay, let's log in and create our first SitePal character. Note that I'm recording this tutorial in my SitePal Gold Plan account. Different plans have access to different features, but everything I will show you in this tutorial and in subsequent tutorials is available to all SitePal plans, except when specifically mentioned. Once logged in, we find ourselves in the Scene List page. SitePal content is arranged in what we call scenes. A scene is a combination of a speaking character, an audio, and a background. This will become clearer shortly. Every new account comes with several ready-made scenes, similar to what you see here. These are intended as examples for you to use, but you may also add more scenes as needed. There is no limit. We'll start by editing one of the existing scenes. Let me pick the first one and click on its thumbnail image to edit it. This launches the SitePal editor. When the editor opens, we find ourselves in the Models section. In this section, we can select our desired model and edit it to create our character. There are three types of models: 2D illustrated, 3D photo face, and full body. Let's start by selecting a 2D model that we like and see what options are available to customize its appearance. To select a model, we can browse the models alphabetically or by category. I find that category view usually makes it easier to find what I'm looking for. Because of the large number of models, it may be helpful to select a category from the menu here. Let's select Professional. Note that each model has a name, which you can view on rollover. Let me select the character Jenny, one of my favorites. To customize Jenny's appearance, we'll use the options in the Accessories menu. The available options allow you to change the style, color, and attributes. In the Style tab, let's first select a different hairstyle. I'll go with this one. Now, select the Clothing tab to give Jenny something nice to wear. There are several categories of clothing to choose from. Let me select something more casual. How about a necklace to make her fancy? And a pair of glasses to complete her appearance. You can also add a hat and change the lips and facial hairs available for some male models. Two other useful options are color and attributes. I'll go ahead and select the Color tab first. Let's change the color of her hair. Select the Hair button, then choose the color and adjust it to your liking. You can similarly adjust the color for skin, eyes, mouth, and makeup. Click Reset to apply the model's default colors. Next, let's play around with attributes. I can change the size of the mouth, the nose, the body, and the head. Some 2D models also support aging, as you can see here. It is worth noting that not all models support all options. If you select a model and find that certain accessories are unavailable, that simply means they were not implemented for that model. When a certain accessory is unavailable for a character, it appears gray or inactive. For example, here, Jenny does not offer any facial hair to select. Now here's a useful tip for you. If you're happy with the character that you created and want to preserve it for later use in other SitePal scenes, you can add it to your character library. Select the Models tab again from the main menu bar, and you will notice the My Library icon. Let me open it. At the moment, my library is empty, as I haven't added any characters to it yet. This button here allows me to do so. When I click it, I'm prompted to name my character. Okay, done. Now in future sessions, I can come back to my library and load my saved character. This can be a time saver. Note that the character library is only used for saving your 2D characters. In fact, everything we've seen so far was related to 2D illustrated character types. The other character types, 3D photo face and full body, offer more limited options. Let me briefly mention them. With 3D characters, The main option is facial expressions. Select a facial expression for your character from the available options. The character will permanently wear the expression you selected. Many 3D characters also have what we refer to as alternates. These are alternative versions of the same character, some of them wearing different clothing, but some created with a different style, as you can see here. Explore available alternates to enrich your selection choices. Full body models sport the wonderful ability to gesture as they speak.
Welcome to our website. I'm here to help you find everything you need. So if you have a question, click on me to chat with someone live.
These gestures are automatically generated to match the emphasis in the audio. It is quite clever. Full body models support a handful of available appearance options, which you can explore here. Finally, you also have the option to create your own 3D photo face model from a photo. This option, which is available to the Gold plan and higher, will be the subject of a separate tutorial video. Now I'll choose a background for my scene by selecting the background option from the main menu bar. Here you can select from many different categories of background images, like business, education, holidays, and more. Or you can add your own background by clicking the Add button here. You can upload your image, choose from Facebook, Instagram, or Google Drive, or select Pixabay to access a huge image library. Let me type in a search criteria to find a suitable background. In Part 2, we are going to introduce a business-related audio, so I think an office setting would be appropriate. Let's enter Office and pick out a relevant image. Note that selecting a background image is optional. In some cases, the visual integration of the character into your page may be best served by having a flat color background or a transparent background. These options can be selected when publishing the scene, as you will later see. If that is the case, you may want to select None as your background. Let me select my customized Ginny character again and conclude by positioning the character in the scene. We can drag the model around, zoom in and out, and use this fine-tuning position panel to enter precise scale and X and Y coordinates. With my character created and positioned and my background selected, let me save my scene in anticipation of our next tutorial. This concludes the first video in the two-part Getting Started tutorial. You've learned what is a SitePal scene, available character types, how to create a character, customize its appearance, and add a background. In the next video tutorial, we will see how to add an audio for the character to speak, configure our scene options, and publish our scene. If you have any questions, please feel free to email support@sitepal.com and we'll get back to you. Thank you for your time, and thanks for choosing SitePal.